Bro, they get the cooking up the enchiladas and pina coladas, man. Yeah. All right. Anyway. Yo, when it gets later on in the night tonight, I'm gonna invite Keo to the party, cause that's my Brody, man, from Hawaii. Bro, it's something about his accent, and then he just like I know most of my boys is hip, like they already on game and shit, but it's something about I don't know, man, something about bro, but he just that's my nigga, bro. Like all my niggas, but he just I think cause he just so fresh. Like we just met him like within the last 3 months, so everything he say is just new and just like a good little twist on it. You know what I mean? He got that accent. Nigga pull out a banjo out of nowhere, start ukulele. But hey, if he wanted to, I know he could get hoes if he felt like it. But he be on some other shit. So I respect it. Not like he missing much anyway. These hoes ain't missing much. Send you a party invite. I got you, Brody. I'm over here fucking up my words. Oh, 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 woo, oh, oh. All right, so that's my first time playing this. It just dropped. I had the pre-order from like last week. Why? I don't know why. I actually don't. I probably had too much money to blow, so I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Brrr. Well, damn. New style, free movable third-person camera. Move and fire simultaneously over. Uses an overhead camera. Nah, bro, fuck the old school controls, bro. That shit is the reason I stopped playing the last remake, bro. I couldn't get jiggy with that at all, bro. I knew it was back in the day with the PS2 controllers. The controls was different, but if I can remap it, best believe I am, cause that shit is not it, bro. I'm gonna go with the overhead though. All right, this game is already hard as it is, so I'm gonna just leave it on normal. I feel like. Damn, European stream? Yeah, fuck that. Where's the button remapping? I'm gonna have to figure that part out later. Let's get it. Chat, y'all fucking with the raccoon hat?
The world was split into two, East and West.
You feel me?
Beginning of the era called the Cold War.
I'm going back to my ancestor days. Shout out to Cherokee and Lumbee Indians, man. Seminole. So feel like John Redcorn with this one. Yo, Smokey, I'm gonna invite you after this cutscene. I want to see what they changed and like get the cinematic stuff shit out the way. It's almost 6. Oh, it is 6. Oh yeah, we about to get popping here in a second. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you ain't got it yet, download PUBG so we can do duos instead of Fortnite. I know, I'm that bored. Yes, I apologize in advance. But we're gonna hop on hockey as well later today. And if you won't, we can do 2K as well. That might be a little bit later because that's different console and shit. And these graphics look clean though.
Good. We've got high visibility.
I'm gonna do my best to not skip it. Since it's brand new.
Out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
Oh shit. Oh.
Does this panty waste know what's going?
Approaching release point.
Yeah.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
Ah, fuck. I hit that shit so hard I had to stretch.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
My PlayStation is delayed. I can't see my stream. I can't wait on that Battlefield 6 to drop. Oh my god, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait.
Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay?
I'm 86 on 2K. Damn, you been playing what you upgrade?
Your wings
And fly. God be with you.
I got my boy from work. He said all he plays 2K. I was like, damn. All right, bet. So, you know. Hold on, let me text him.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Oh, fuck.
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
Don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right.
Yo, Smokey, can you hear good?
So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well,
Block is at 90.
about
Post
2
control
years
87.
ago,
God damn.
certain Soviet scientists requested a
Hey, we gonna have to run that.
mold.
We gonna have to run that.
His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
I'm gonna say something after this cutscene.
That famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. He used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
Sokolov over in one piece. Left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov.
Oh, it's 6 o'clock. I gotta post some TikTok.
Return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me!" from my side. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue.
Oh boy. Alright, y'all. Alright.
What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selino-Yatsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if it
Bro.
wasn't for the research facility.
Can I pause this? Damn. First off, free Pooh Shiesty. Bro. Actually, I think he about to get out here in like 2-3 years. Bro, my PS5 these last couple of weeks, like, no bullshit. I initially wanted to stream 2K today. Like, any early stream I do, I try to just stream 2K because I love the hoop and it's the only basketball game. And plus it's PlayStation, so I just hop on that real quick, you know what I mean? Then hop on here. I wanted to play 2K, but lately it's been cutting, like the console, the PS5 will just randomly cut off mid-game without no alert, no notification, just straight, just like that, mid-game. And it happens like every other hour, it seemed like recently. Like this is a recent thing, but I know it's overheating. Yeah, I know I got 2 fucking winter dogs in here, and plus I'm in here where it's like no real circulation because there's no windows in here. You know what I mean? It's definitely spacious, but it's no windows in here. Like, but I definitely got to take it apart and yeah, clean the fan out again. Cause I want to stream that, bro. I would have been streaming 2K this whole time. I ain't gonna lie. Like as ass as that game is, it's fun to me. Gotta get a fan to clean the vent. Yeah, that's it's some special screws they got where I gotta probably order the little drill off of, not drill, but like the tool from Amazon.